Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I have a little bit of a history with the Legend of Zelda series, and my history basically goes all the way back to the NES days, having gone through basically all the way up until Majora's Mask, and then kind of stopping for a while, picking up a different Legend of Zelda every now and then, but never completing a game since then. So it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out here. But anyway, we don't even have a title screen here, so let me go ahead and get started here. And of course, this is a Nintendo property, so they will be placing advertising on this. There's nothing I can do about that, nor do I even qualify for their program at this time. What's going on here?
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
What's he doing floating there in water? Just for reference, I am playing this on the Wii U version since I don't have a Switch at this time. Alright, so let's try moving around here. Seems fairly fluid, although I kind of wish the camera was moving a little faster. Let's see, controls. Why don't we try some options real quick? Is there any way to change this? Camera sensitivity, that might do it. And let's give that a try. Yeah, that's a little bit faster. Okay, now what is this here?
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
All right. What is that, a Wii U pad? A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. You know what, let me try inverting the camera real quick here. Oops. No, that's doing the same thing it was before. Alright. These look like chests here. That's gotta hurt. Alright. Alright, that gives us some pants. Oh, looks like this is to sprint around. Old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. There we go.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. Authenticating. Hey, what's with this high-tech future for The Legend of Zelda?
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Alright, off we go then. Oh, we can... Oh, nice, we can free jump. I don't think Link has ever been able to do that before. Alright, and hold X to climb. Oh, I see Death Mountain over there. Looks like we got some old guy over there. Is it dangerous to go alone? Tree branch. Okay, it's like a Deku stick then. Alright. Let's see what we got on the HUD here. Looks like we got like a mini-map, and then... Is that a temperature meter? And... how much noise you're making? Alright. Are we able to climb this tree? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. How about that? We actually can climb up. Alright, cool. Now, was there something I could take? Hylian Shroom. Restore half a heart. Huh. So do these just kind of regrow over time? I get the sense that this is like a replacement for bottled fairies or something. Alright, so hold the right button and then move left and right to change your weapon. Alright. Oh, I was trying to get him to punch something, but apparently he's just looking for a weapon that doesn't exist. Oh, hey, we can actually push this thing around. Wait, I thought I was going to need, like, the Titan Mitts or something for that. Wow, the physics in this are actually pretty good. Alright, what's your deal, pal? Oh ho, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here, alone, for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question, that's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Alright, you got anything else to say? What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Okay. So, what is this? A baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon? I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Alright, so does this work for mushrooms as well?
Link.
Hello?
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Check the Sheikah slate with the minus button. So, all the way over to there. Okay. Oh, nice. That places a marker on our mini-map here. Okay. Now, let's see if we can cook some mushrooms here, then. What button was it again? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, here we go. So, hold. Okay. Add. And that's all of them. Now, stop holding. No, that just puts them back in my inventory. Okay, here we go. Drop. Toasty Hylian Shroom. The taste and fragrance are amplified, restoring more health to its consumer. Alright. Cool. So, I guess really that it's a good idea for me to just keep looking around for food, because if this is going to be like the replacement for fairies, then it's definitely something I got to do here. Let me equip a tree branch and see if I can knock these down. Okay. There we go. And let's do the same thing here. I guess this one was a little too far away. I'm surprised it's not burning over time, but okay. Alright, so that should be enough to at least give us some health back if we lose something. Now, what do we have here? A woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow and efficient weapon. You mind if I grab this here? Guess he's okay with it. So let's try giving this some swings. No idea what that was. Alright, well let's, Oh, okay, we can go stealth just by, hitting the left, control stick button. Uh-oh. What even is this guy? Got your branch! Alright. Bokoblin Horn. The severed horn of a Bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. I guess we can kind of just climb anywhere we want to, then. Roasted bird drumstick. Okay. So... nice, that gives me a heart and a half back. Yep, here we go again. Cool. Where's he going? Whoa! Alright, let's try to make our way over to where that marker was sending us. That's gonna put us this way. And we got some slimes. Choo-choo jelly, a gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unusable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. This might be a tricky encounter, but I get the feeling that it's going to be worth a lot of hearts. Actually, let's switch over to this here. Ooh! Let me put that away. Alright. Seared steak. Raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. Alright, so I am down to about 1 1/4 hearts, so let's try eating something here. Do that. And we'll do another one. Bokoblin Fang. A tooth obtained from a Bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Alright, is this gonna blow up as well? Doesn't seem like it. Nothing inside. Looks like I've been spotted. Now they got bows. That's not fair. That'll split them up. Alright, so we've already got a bow here then. And we got arrows. Nice. Or are these just the misses from this guy? Oh, he's got a shield. A Bokoblin made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Alright. Nice, a sword. A very common sword, often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Alright, is there anything else I can grab? Alright, I'll take them. Looks like we are just about at our destination here. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Maybe I should get out of here. Actually, maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea. Distilling local information. Ba-da-da-bum. I guess not. Oh, there it is. Regional map extracted. Remember?
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
100 years?
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
I have several questions. 1. Why does Link still look so young? 2. Just how long does this planet take to revolve around the sun? 3. Who would even remember Link after 100 years? Alright, so I am now on top of a tower, which means I have to figure out how to get down. Okay, so it looks like we can go down this way. Camera movement is still a little slow for my taste, but I guess it works.
Oh!
Hello? It's you! My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Okay, so I don't remember ever having Ganon have a pre-name like that, but I guess the question is, what do we have to do to take him on? It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, this very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain. or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know? Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Come, let me show you something. Alright, so we are following him for now. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Alrighty, then let's make our way over there. It looks like the bridge is out, so we're going to have to go around. Alright, so... Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. I guess we're going down then. Alright, check this screen for hints that will surely aid you on your journey. The adventurous heart must never stop seeking knowledge. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman... Well, that was fast. Alright, so... based on what we've learned so far... Oh, I guess we can't climb everything then. Let's try this pedestal here then. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnesis ruin. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. So, I'm guessing that drop of water there then did not break the Sheikah Slate. So, use rune. maybe this thing then. Nope. Oh, these things. Okay. Alright, whoop. Alright, with the physics engine I've seen so far in this game, I am not going to be taking any chances here. Can we ram this guy? I guess that kind of works. There we go. Ancient screw. And an ancient spring. Alright, why not? Let's bring this along. Alright, bridge, bridge, bridge. And let's keep moving this thing. I know it seems weird, but what can I say? I like a powerful weapon when I find it. I seem to be thinking ahead of the game or something. Alright, so what do we have here then? Encased in gelatinous. Or not. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Al, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedication that is going way too fast. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. Alright, Spirit Orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Some items like bows allow you to target things by tilting the Wii U pad. Remember to be aware of your surroundings when doing this. Hello? It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Yeah, let's cut to the chase. Paraglider, please. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Paraglider, please. I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. Yeah, that wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding the shrines. It's always best to survey the area looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Fine, got it. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. How do you know that this is the interface? You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Thank you for admitting that. Alright, so I guess we gotta find the other 3. Although I am curious if they're just simply represented by glowing lines or something. Oh, now what do we have here? Those look like treasure chests. What just happened? Alright, apparently that's like a tar pit or something, so let's go around to the other side then. Alright, I'm guessing that that's metal on there, so this should work. Apparently not. Alright then. Alright, so based on what he was saying, this is basically the edge of the plateau here. And yeah, even though there's water over there, there is just a deep pit here. Although... yeah, looks like that's it. Alright. I'm just checking to see if there's anything, like, hidden here. There's nothing I can see. Oh, is that one of those shrines? Alright, here we go. Okay, we can change shields if needed. Alright, so weapons apparently break pretty quickly here. Now what's happening? Opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a sea set. Oh my goodness, I'm already getting tongue-tied here. It contains the power of water. Now, are we able to stop this thing here? Oh dear, is that another shrine? Alright, let's... You know, that one is actually pretty far away. Let's... Oh no, you know what? That's the one I just came from. What am I doing? Alright, it's starting to get pretty late, it looks like. But I've never known Legend of Zelda games to have ends. Looks like a rock monster. Let's have a little something here. All right. First, let's get something else on. Here we go. Now let's take care of these guys. Boko Spear. Oh, can't carry any more melee weapons. Alright. Whoa! I'm gonna try to sneak up on this guy and see if I can get his weak point. I think that was a hit. Yeah, I'm not getting very far with this here. I guess that's something we'll look at later on then. Blue Nightshade. Cook with it to increase your stealth. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with this guy here. Let's move on, and we'll come back. Okay, so that's going to put us back on the plateau where we woke up. And then from there, I think we can actually make our way up to whatever that next place is. And what do we have here? Flint. This portable fire starter breaks after one use, but it can create a long-lasting flame if you use it near firewood. So then in that case... I guess drop? No. So how do you actually use it? Alright, well there's one pretty close by. Well, I guess I can charge up with this weapon. Apple is being really elusive. I think we got it. Yep, there we go. Torch. Okay, stays lit once ignited. But if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Oh, I'm cooking myself there. Alright. So, I want to try cooking all this stuff here. There we go. And let's also... Uh-oh. Let's also cook those apples. All right. Alright, so hopefully we will be able to scale this all the way. not, it seems like there's at least a little rest point coming up here. Temperature is getting dangerously low. Find warmth soon or you'll take damage. There was the fire down there. Actually, wait a minute. The sun is coming up, so it should start to warm up pretty soon. Oh, this is actually more of an ice area then. Summerwing Butterfly, a butterfly found in the woods and plains of warm regions. Right next to a frigid area. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Warm and fuzzy, huh? Would that be enough to actually make it so I can traverse this area? Oh, I see another encounter here. Down you go. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. Alright, looks like another treasure chest. No. You can pass time by the fire. Never mind. Let's see. It was this one. And let's try cooking those. Spicy Elixir grants a low-level warming effect, increasing your resistance to cold environments. Very useful when exploring snow-covered mountains. Nice! Alright, let's see what's in the chest. Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramelesque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. Alright, and anything inside of here? I guess that doesn't work. Is this metal? Indeed it is. That's a lot of apples. More food! Oh dear. I just wanted the individual apples, not something that's going to restore more hearts than I have. Alright, well, let's try to make our way through this area now. Let's see, bridge is out. Guess the real question is, do I think I'll actually be able to make it in about 4 minutes? Now, before we do that, let's take these guys out. Alright, they're coming. No, I want... Here we go. Yeah, I can see how the physics are just going to make you lose items at some point. Alright, let's give this a try. So, spicy elixir, drink. And now let's go for it. Okay, apparently that is not spicy enough then. Alright, so obviously we can't go there for now. So, let's try seeing where else we can end up. Nice. So we are able to make firewood and such. That's Single swing of this giant, sturdy leaf can create a gust of wind strong enough to blow away light objects. These will sometimes fall off trees as they're chopped down. So let's get rid of the tree branch and pick this up. Alright, so since that didn't work, let's go ahead and head for... Actually... Is that a ruin in the distance there? I think I'm gonna need all my stamina here, just to get down. There we are. I'm guessing it's not possible to really roll. Let's check out this temple. This look... Oh, yeah, in fact it is. The Temple of Time. The whole thing has been destroyed. Just based on how this place looks, I would have to place this sometime after Ocarina of Time, then. You know, I'm just realizing, while there is music, there isn't a whole ton of it in this game. It's actually kind of haunting. Okay, yeah, I think that is one of the temples down there. Or shrines, rather. What is this guy? I don't like that laser sight. Oh, here's another. Aha! We made it! Alright, down we go. So when equipped with a shield, if you press A to deflect... Oh, that's really fast. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Yabaj. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Bomb trial. Sheikah Slate authenticated, distilling rune. Alright, remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Alright, so we can change runes by holding up and using the right stick. Alright, so... let's go ahead and use this. Give it a kick, and... oh, detonate. I'll toss it as we're moving away. There we go. Okay, it looks like this will fit inside of here. There we go. And let's do it again just for good measure. I'm guessing that's all there was. So that's just tossing a ball around or something? How has that kept going for who knows how long without falling off? Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the Spirit Orb. Alright. May the goddess smile upon you. Weapons that you have no use for are perfect for throwing at monsters. If one hits, it will deal double damage. Alright, well, based on what we just learned...
Yep.
Oh, that's a strong weapon. Can't tell if I'm actually doing any damage to it or not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Its health went down a little bit there, but I'm actually not getting it down any further, it looks like. Alright, let's look for another way out. That looks like another shrine over there. So I'm seeing fences. Maybe this was like a farm or something? Gotcha! I kind of like this. Infinite bombs. Oh, I've seen the honeycomb before. From, Link's Awakening. Honey straight from the hive is chock full of nutrients. Cooking this into a meal unlocks the potential of these nutrients and provides a stamina recovery effect. Well, why don't we go ahead and make that then? Huh. Alright. I guess it doesn't last, forever, whatever you're cooking. A green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. Looks like we got a shed or something here. You again. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. I cooked something. Let's take a look at what you cooked up there, shall we? Not bad. Certainly not good, but not bad either. I encourage you to experiment with some different ingredient combinations. The variety of food one can make out here in the wild is quite remarkable. Alright. Now, what do you have in your shed here? So, you've got another axe, and... the old man's diary. Well, we gotta learn something about where we are. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper, however. I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this guy's food or not. Anyway, there is a shrine up there. And this seems to be the edge of the plateau. Well, now what do we have here? Let's see if we can do a stealth kill on these. I want to wait for this guy to turn again. There we go. Surprise! Well, it looks like even this thing doesn't last forever. I'm gonna try to use up these tree branches if I can. There we go. Another encounter defeated. A specialized spear weighted to excel as a throwing weapon. It's perfectly balanced to be thrown farther than your average spear, able to pierce targets from a great distance. And we got steak. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Bomb arrow. Alright, the explosive powder packed into the tips of these arrows ignites on impact, dealing big damage to anything caught in the blast. Alright, so... Got it. Okay, so I need to have it equipped first. I'm just loving how open this game is. There's, like, no rush, really, to go anywhere if you don't want to. But pretty much over every hill there's something to do at the same time. Alright, these fireflies glow gently in the dark. When cooked with monster parts, the compound that causes it to glow results in an elixir that allows you to move more quietly. Seems like this is going to be the best spot for us to get up here. Oh, wait, I see the temperature. So I think that's actually the same place we tried to get to last time. Wow, that did a lot of damage there. It seems like it's auto-saving fairly frequently here. I guess they're not waking up this time. Spicy pepper. This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. The cold that is right here, of course. lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum. It can take quite a beating before breaking. Alright. Give me all the food. Alright, so... let's see. How do we... Yeah, it was this, and then... How do we actually drop the shield? Here we go. Alright, let's try cooking something. I think I need to set that on fire first. There we go. Alright, so now... let's try cooking that. Mushroom skewer. And once again, I can't use it because it's restoring too much health. Alright, let me try some smaller dishes then. Let's try that. Alright, so that'll give me full hearts. But how do you... Let's see. Cook with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Let's... Oh, there goes that. Alright, hold this, and let's do these then. It's too gross to even look at. A bizarre smell issues forth from this heap. Eating it won't hurt you, though, probably. Alright. What about the choo-choo jelly, then? Ah, once again. I guess let's give this a try. And same thing. Alright, so still gotta figure out what I can actually cook here. I think I'm on top of where I met the old man. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, let's try heading back to the tower. And maybe that'll give us an idea of where to go next. We've already been there. I wonder if we could knock this thing off. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Alright, food time. I guess we could just do it this way. Woohoo! How long has that arrow been sitting there for? You know what? Our next destination may actually be over here. I wish I had looked at that map again. Alright, I see more trouble over there. Before we do anything else, let me go under the options here. I'm going to turn off the motion control aiming, because that keeps getting in the way. There we go. Once again, I wish I knew where I could get either some better clothes or something that would get me into the ice area, but I'm just not having any luck making that happen, so. Very energetic cricket. Cook it with monster parts to create a stamina recovery elixir. Alright, we found one of those earlier. I'm thinking we can drop that to get the sword. There we go. All right. Can't argue with apples. I just wish the bomb didn't blow them everywhere. Acorn. Often found on the ground near trees, squirrels adore this nut, and so you may have competition when foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Where did he go? Over there. Okay, whatever that thing was, it just vanished. I see another fight on our hands. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty crazy way to fight. Oh dear. I was too close. Just thought I'd experiment a little bit with that one. This healthy herb grows abundantly in the plains of Hyrule. Cook it before eating to increase the number of hearts it restores. There's still one more over there. There we go. I could still see bombs being useful for a preemptive strike, and also if you're willing to take the risk on it. Alright, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence, similar... I think we've already found one of these, actually. Alright, we still got a while to go here, it looks like. Oh, I think I see it up there. It's getting windy. And I see yet another enemy base. Ooh. Okay. I guess use the wind to your advantage then. Gotcha. Alright, fire arrows. So that'll help us melt things. Alright, let's start to make our way up here. Up we go! Where was the shrine again? Okay, all the way up there. I'm not gonna make that. I get the feeling these guys are just going to keep getting back up. Oh, this is taking me back to the same place again. And once again, there's the edge of the plateau. Guess I can't get in this way. Soldier's Broadsword, a sword brandished by the soldiers who once protected Hyrule Castle. Its durable blade is well tuned for slaying monsters. But we can't hold anything else, so... That knocked him down. Alright, so how do we actually get up here? No, that doesn't work. Oh! Hang on. Nope, that didn't work. Guess we don't have a choice but to take him out this way. Well, this guy has a lot of health. There we go. That at least knocks him to the ground. Bokoblin Guts, a rare material obtained by defeating a Bokoblin. It convulses on its own every now and then, which is really creepy, but perhaps it has a use. Alright. So, once again, we just got the hint about using those peppers, so... I guess let's give it another try here. What if I just throw a bunch of peppers in? What does that do? Grants low-level cold resistance. The spiciness of these sautéed peppers has been broken by the heat for a sweeter taste. Okay, so that gives me something to work with. let's try a collection of 5 of them then. Grants mid-level cold resistance. Okay. I'm guessing those are keys. Alright. Yeah, I can see he's chilly there. Let's try having something here. Okay. Alright, a rare material dropped by a defeated keys. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance, but it must be good for something. The wing of a keys. It's covered with very sharp fur. It's not much use by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. Okay. Alright, a small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Alright, so let's go ahead and use this. And let's create ourselves a little bridge here, if we can. If we can. Oh boy. I gotta spin this thing somehow. Like this, kind of. Yeah, that kind of works. Alright, we're off. And hopefully whatever is in this area, we can clear it within about 10 minutes here. Where's the actual temple? We got these guys over here. there go their items. Okay, it looks like that's the shrine up here. Alright, down we go. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Kenama. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Sheikah Slate authenticating, distilling rune. Cryonis. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Builds ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. Alright. So, let's see here. Oh, hey! I didn't even realize he could do that move. Alright. Try this again. Oh, I was trying to aim before the gate, but I guess that works. Alright, so there's the entrance. Alrighty. I think I get what this one is about. Right there. Traveler's Spear. Spear used mainly by travelers to fend off wolves and other beasts. It's easy to hold and simple to use. But our inventory is full. Alright, what can we discard here? I'm actually thinking this arm here. Actually, no, the Traveler's Sword is about to break, so... When I get a chance, I'm gonna find out how many of those ice pillars I can make. Oh, looks like that's the end. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Alright, that makes number 3. Alright, so we are back on the Great Plateau. And I get the feeling the last place, given the item that we... or rather, the ability we just got... Well, then again, it might not be in there. It's not going to be there. I think we saw something over here, actually. So let's try to make our way over there. Okay. I guess I better watch my step then. What is even up here? Oh boy. Oh hey, what do we have here? Alright, so that's the outer wall again. Can't argue with combat. Off you go. A reinforced Bokoblin club made to maximize damage. The sharpened bones jabbed into it, make it a brutal weapon. But we can't carry anymore. A Boko Shield made of slightly stronger wood and reinforced with animal bones. Same story there. Alright, there's some amber. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this. And which one should we get rid of? We could probably do without the torch, actually. I know I gotta hurry up here. Because my cold resistance is starting to run out. But I could have sworn I saw something around here when I was looking at this area from down below. Yeah, I think we were like in this area here, and then I looked up and I saw something. Alright, let's climb down. There it is. So this should be the last shrine. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oadiam. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Alright, stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. Stops an object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can move even the largest of objects. So it looks like there's supposed to be one more ability we're going to get at some point. Alright, so this is supposed to stop an object in motion. Yeah, I don't like that. I'll wait for another pass. There we go. Okay, so for this one... There we go. Doesn't seem like there's anything else up there. Iron sledgehammer. This large iron sledgehammer was originally used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon, too. But, once again, now I'm left wondering if there's a way to expand our inventory at some point. Let's see. Yeah, I guess let's drop this at this point. Oh, the poor thing. It's trying to find its body, and it can't... There's no body for it to find here. Alright, so... let's see what we can do here. That kind of moves a little. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so... bigger objects... Okay, so when is this gonna stop rolling? I guess once I push it over the edge. Bye-bye! Your resourcefulness in... Okay, this is the same message again. Alright, so that clears all the shrines on the plateau.
Ho!
With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything, but first... How do you know Link name? Imagine an X on your map. With the 4 shrines as the endpoints, find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There I will be waiting. Alright, so... in that case... Oh, we can travel there. Okay. So let's see. There's the tower. So where the lines would cross would probably be the Temple of Time, then. Alright, so that is a long way down. Let's see if there's another way to get down. Alright, so I'm probably going to have that other one now here. Alright, so that at least makes it safe for me to travel in the snowy environment again. And we got another group of these guys. Let's take them out. Where'd he come from? Alright, a set of arrows. Alright, that's the river that's freezing. Okay, I think I see how we can get out of here. We'll start by climbing down here. Alrighty. And next we're going to make our way down here. And the gate should be around to the right somewhere. Yeah, there it is. But what do we have over here first? Okay, that's another of those leaves. And a bunch of wood. I'll take that. Alright, there come the skeletons. Let's make our way to the Temple of Time. A gear used in ancient machinery. Despite it being incredibly old, its build quality is leaps and bounds above anything built using current technology. Alright, I see the statue over there glowing. That's gotta be something. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is you desire. Let's go with a heart container. You wish for another heart container, yes? Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. I don't think I'm gonna make that. Alright, here's a little ledge I can rest on. Alright, up we go.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
So it was Link that fell.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's the power glider, just as I promised. An amulet you received from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Alright, so that actually goes a long way to explaining what's going on here, because when we initially heard about 100 years, I was like, how can Link still be this young? And also the question of just how long is a year, considering this particular planet. But that actually explains everything if Link was resurrected over a period of 100 years. So let's see what we got in here. A soldier's bow. A bow designed for armed combat, inflicts more damage than a civilian bow, but it will still burn if it touches fire. But our inventory is full. Let's see here. Let's drop this one. There we go. Alright, and so... So how do I equip that paraglider? Or can I just use it right now? Let's see. Nope. Let's see, so... Actually, I think I pushed the wrong button there. There we go. Alright, so this is still using up my stamina meter then. Alright, so let's make our way on top of here, and then we will make our jump. we go. Alright, so this seems to be some sort of a ruins here. It's a really haunting atmosphere here. Oh, we got keys. Wonder what these are. Mushroom. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Those must be the Twin Peaks over there. Oh, is that another shrine? To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Bashkala. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Alright, so the wind guides me. There we go. Seems fairly straightforward. I get the feeling we're going to keep seeing that message anytime we find one of these shrines. Alrighty, so we made our way off the plateau today, and we even managed to complete one more shrine here. At this point, I think this is a good stopping point for the first episode here. If you want to catch the show whenever I am putting up videos, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell. I also have a Discord. Link to that is in the description below the video here. Thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.